Hi everyone, you're back with Sticky Plasters in pretty grey and rainy Berkshire in UK. Today is Tuesday, the 25th of January. I wasn't going to make a video until this Friday when my pre-op starts, but I couldn't bear to have such a sad video as the last thing everyone saw for any longer. As you can see, I'm feeling a little bit more like myself again now. It was really useful sharing those feelings with all of you, and thank you so much for everyone that wrote back to me. You guys are just brilliant, you really are. So much support, so much advice. It's incredibly helpful. Thank you so much. You know, one of the first comments that I got was it started with, "I hope I'm not being harsh," and then a seasoned weight loss surgery patient who's been through all kinds of stuff and has done incredibly well took the time to leave me sort of 3 messages, making sure that, you know, am I in the right place? Is this absolutely what I want to do? Am I ready? Question my commitment and everything else. And it was quite a strange experience actually, because I'd be lying if I said that there isn't a quick part of me that kind of wants to be really defensive and say, yes, absolutely, of course I am. How dare you question me and send me a negative thing like that? And that goes away really quickly, and actually it becomes massively useful. It's not at all negative, it's really helpful, and it's really well meant. And I asked myself a lot of the questions that this person was putting to me, and actually I think we should all be questioning up until literally the minute we go in for that anaesthetic, because this is a massive deal. And if you're not ready, absolutely don't do it. I think it's really hard to know if you're ready. I find that really hard. I can honestly say that I've gone into some healthy eating plans and diets and things in the past feeling like I'm absolutely there, feeling like, you know, I'm so on the ball, I'm so ready, and then I have self-sabotaged. So I find it quite hard to trust myself, if that makes sense, in terms of my own conviction. So I can only do the best that I can do, which is why I've taken such a long time getting to know everything, watching the videos, doing the research, watching you guys. And so that's been really helpful. And I would say to other people out there, you know, that if anyone ever does sort of question, are you ready, should you be doing this, this, that and the other, don't take it negatively. I have seen other people genuinely take comments like that quite negatively, as if you're being sort of judged not fit to do it. And generally speaking, it will always be coming from a place of knowledge and good. So thank you. It's really useful to keep asking myself those questions. And the answer is yes. Yes, I'm ready. I am as ready as I know how to be. I am as mentally ready as I can be until that pre-op diet starts on this Saturday, which I think is going to be a big thing for me. Those of you that were with me the first time round, I did the pre-op before my operation was cancelled. I didn't do very well with that and found it quite hard to get my head in the game, and that really freaked me out. I'm feeling a lot more prepared this time, a lot more sort of ready to make that commitment, because there's less of a rush. So I believe I will do much better, and I think that that will be the beginning point for me when I will really start the hard work. In terms of this week, you know, all of the crap that I spoke about in my last video is still there, it's still going on. I found out yesterday that it looks as if the worst case scenario from work is not going to happen. So now that's off the table, I can look to move on. We still have the same house trouble. I'm still about to undertake an elective operation, which is scary. And I think I'd be a bit crazy if I wasn't a little bit worried and preoccupied about that. So just feeling a bit more positive, a little bit calmer about it all, a bit more sort of, you know, resigned to the things I can change and the things I can't. You know, don't pick your battles. Today I drove all the way to Winchester, never been there before, lovely historic city, beautiful. It was about 60 miles. And the person that I drove there to see was in Portsmouth, which is not Winchester. So she had apparently emailed to cancel the meeting, which I hadn't received. So I did about a 120-mile round trip today, which was completely unnecessary. And you know, some days that would have made me so angry. And today I just had to kind of shrug and go, oh, well, you know, it's a day out, isn't it? Even if it is just spent on the M3. It's a waste of time. It's a pain in the arse. But people make mistakes. And there's nothing I can do about it by getting the hump about it and stressing and ranting and raving. So, okay, sarah, sarah. So that's my day today. As I said, I found it really helpful, the comments that everybody made, and I think the main thing for me that has happened over the past few weeks, I described it in my video as, you know, it was almost as if I'd peaked too soon in the world of weight loss surgery and, you know, got all excited and watched all the videos and was ready, and then sort of passed that before it happened, and now I was thinking, gosh, this is taking ages and it's hard work and everything. And I think stepping back, the way that I describe it is that, you know, when you first meet someone and you have the rose-tinted spectacles and think the sun shines out of their backside, and, you know, even the most irritating thing that they do is cute and wonderful, or you just don't even notice. And then eventually the rose-tinted spectacles wear off, and, you know, we all have to hope that there's still stuff that we like once reality hits. And we still want to be there, and we still want to go ahead. And I think that's what happened to me. I think the rose-tinted spectacles of weight loss surgery came off, and the real reality hit me as much as it can, I think, before you have the surgery. Turns out, you know, I still want us to be together, weight loss surgery and I still want my lap band. So for me, I think that's quite important. I guess I think it's really difficult in any experiences, and weight loss surgery is no exception, that when someone that's been through it gives you advice, whether that's weight loss surgery or having children or everything else, you're a fool not to listen to them because they've been there and done it. On the other hand, everybody experiences things individually. So I could probably list 100 things that I'm going through now that you've all gone through pre-op, 100 thought processes, 100 doubts, 100 ideas that you can all go, yeah, tick, 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 me too, me too, me too. But there will be those that are individual to me. There will be thought processes and things that I have to overcome that are individual to me in the same way that they are individual to you. And I think for me, I really had to get to a point where this wasn't about blind optimism and positivity. This was about reality hitting home. And although that probably knocked me down a peg or two, I think that absolutely had to happen for me to have a grasp on what I'm about to undertake. I needed to wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning thinking, crikey, you know, this thing's going to be in my body. I'm not going to be able to ignore it. I'm frightened of feeling sick all the time. I'm frightened of PBing all the time. What if it's really uncomfortable? What if I get, you know, what if I lay there thinking, God, this is horrible. I can't do it properly, and it's painful, and all of that stuff. And then I watch you guys and I see you overcome. Thank goodness you're there. because, you know, most questions we're going to come up with I can find from you. So that's sort of my ramblings, I suppose, about my thought process over the past couple of weeks. I just wanted really to let you all know that I'm not still in a slightly pathetic, sad place. I'm feeling a bit better, and I feel that I am more real about things, and I feel that I'm more ready because of that reality. So that's a good thing. It's a good thing. As mentioned, pre-op diet starts this Friday, a couple of days' time. I am switching back to the original pre-op diet that I had, which is chicken and vegetables and things. I had thought I was going to do the milk one and decided to have a trial run, and it did rest quite significantly upon me and an idea I had around a yogurt and coffee based smoothie protein shake. I tried it 4 times, and each time it went down the sink it was absolutely hideous. And I tried different variations, different types of yogurt, without yogurt, with milk, with sugar, not sugar, you know, Splenda. And the simple fact is I don't like cold coffee. I love coffee. I love hot coffee. So that's not going to work. So I've decided to approach my pre-op diet in a bit more organised way, which appeals to me because I love being organised and knowing what I'm doing. So instead of sort of thinking, oh God, I've got to have steamed chicken, steamed green vegetables again, losing the will 2 days in, I'm starting to plan a menu and really think about the things I'm going to eat so that I don't get bored and frustrated and feel really deprived. Especially since actually there's probably more you can do with the few ingredients they've given me than you'd think. You know, spices and bits and pieces. So yeah, I'm feeling a bit more mentally prepared. Really hoping that when I come and speak to you next, which will probably be maybe Monday or Tuesday of next week, I will tell you that I've done very well with my first few days of pre-op over the weekend. It's going to be tough. Gilly, my partner, he's away for the weekend, and that's usually a really key time for me to eat stuff. You know, I'm on my own, get a good movie, get some rubbish, cakes, chocolate, you know, takeaway, whatever, and the whole food and self-indulgent thing is a big part of that. So the test begins pretty early on. But you know, I'm going to have to get used to it, suck it up, and get on with it. So thank you all so much again for your comments and your suggestions and your ideas and the time that you put into responding. I always value your input. Please keep it coming. I hope you all have a great rest of the week and weekend. I hope that the next time you see me I'll be feeling very smug because I'm doing really well on my pre-op diet. You all take care. Bye.